Hey, Twitch streamers, have you ever considered identifying as a deer?
No, not
Well,
really.
before you decide to join Otocoilis virginiana, here's some important safety information. You live outdoors. No fancy indoor plumbing for you. No phones, no lights, no motor cars, not a single luxury. That means no fancy computers to actually stream on. It's not like you have thumbs to play video games anyway. Speaking of which, you don't have thumbs. You can't use cell phones, tie your shoelaces, or use the 3 seashells. Too bad. You have to fend for yourself and eat what you can find. No ordering pizza. Deer don't eat pizza. You now need to pay attention to when deer season is, but bad news, deer can't read.
It's coming right for us!
Wow, didn't know being a deer was so hard. So, you're glad you're a human. Stay that way. This has been a public service announcement in the interest of public safety, paid for by the committee to stop people from wanting to become deer.
Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube harpy. And yes, we are still talking about the Twitch streamer who is, I guess, using us to get attention for I don't know anymore. But hey, why bother being a human when you can be a deer? I don't even know anymore with these people. We've already seen this, and shout out to the M101 News Twitter handle here. We've seen this a million times. This Twitch streamer is in charge of what is this? What are they called? Safety Advisory Council? Is the what? All right. Yeah, I've had to ban people in my Twitch streams before. I've certainly had to deal with a lot of stuff because, yes, I am a Twitch streamer. I started off gaming before I was talking about weird stuff on YouTube and pop culture and the behind-the-scenes movie drama that's more interesting than the actual movies. So, yeah, I know. I've had my fair share of it. But, I mean, come on. At what point are you not kind of aware that you're going to have a little bit of backlash? I mean, seriously here.
In my spare time, I go out to my yard and I prance around and I eat grass.
Yeah, in their spare time, they prance around, they eat grass. All right, so you identify as a deer, and of course there's obviously other issues here. We're not going to get into the other stuff because I just want to say one thing about this. And now the media is using this as a way to vilify the very customer base that this person actually dislikes by claiming that they're all a bunch of, white supremacists. As we saw in my previous video on this topic, which I'll link up here, the person in question doesn't seem to like white male streamers. They feel that it is a fact that a lot of streamers are, let's just say the ist word and get it over with here. That is one of the problems, I think, with this current community is that there's a difference, in my opinion, between the cultural insensitivity and the actual istophobe behavior, right? And nobody wants to be culturally insensitive on purpose, except for maybe a 10-year-old who's getting let loose, screaming certain words that their mother would probably remove their computer privileges for if she's any good mother. And, if she were actually decent, she wouldn't really be letting him say those words in the first place, or even letting him know what they are. But kids know. I know I'm going off on a tangent here, really. Look, I don't even want to justify Newsweek with a click on this, because let's face it here, there was a time when people who identified as something such as, Napoleon, or somebody who went around in their yard eating ants because they thought they're an aardvark would have been committed. And obviously, I wish this person well. I hope she's happy. I hope that she's making the right educated life choices. And if you're not harming anyone else, that's fine. But when you take it out on your viewing audience and possible community, potential community, by saying that they're all a bunch of ists and phobes, you're really, really kind of missing the mark here. You're missing the mark on why we've actually progressed quite a bit as a society right now. Because let's face it, 20 years ago, like I said, if you're outside eating grass thinking that you're a deer, well, there's a song. They're coming to take me away, haha. You know, they would have called the men in the white coats with the little nets to come and get them, and that would have been perfectly acceptable. And of course, now we treat this sort of thing in a very different light. And like I said, if you're not harming anybody, why bother? But I do want to ask something that the late, great George Carlin might have asked. And you know what? If you are somebody who wants to identify as a deer, then what happens when deer season rolls around? Do you still want to identify as a deer then? Or is it only, you know, to be cute and put on a little hat? Is it because you actually identify with a deer? Or you just want to look cute in some antlers and do cute little deer things for attention because it's cute, I guess? I mean, you know, I can't begrudge you. I certainly have my fair share of one of every sort of thing. Oh, the derpicorn! Of course, the derpicorn. I have my fair share of these because, you know, I'm on camera. Like I'm a Twitch streamer or something. You know, sometimes I have been gaming on YouTube more. This is one of my own personal favorite. This is the Rainbow Demon, aka the SJW monster. Because sometimes they can be. I'm just saying. So is it that you actually legit think that you're a deer and, you know, would be subject to being one of the herd that needs to be thinned because you certainly wouldn't be able to actually scamper away? And that's just my question. Obviously, we never would have condoned that. It's just for comedic, comedy, parody, satire purposes only. I'm feeling a little feisty today. I'm just asking because I just find the whole situation to be absolutely ridiculous. I find this to be just a poor, distasteful way to draw attention to an already negative topic on Twitch, which is, you know, little kids running around screaming words that they don't understand and they shouldn't say. And in my opinion, we don't really want to reward the type of behavior that says those words online by drawing attention to those who overreact when they hear them. That's just my opinion, though, and it's a fact. I am MechaRandom42, and I'll see you guys here on YouTube, on Twitch as RandomGameUser42. That's also my Patreon if you do like my content. You can find more of me over there. Like, subscribe, share. Every sub gets a jiggle. I will talk to you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!